Okay, hello, welcome back to another video. Today is day 18 of the Will Taylor Chess Christmas calendar. We ended day 17 on 22:30, currently in the middle of a bit of redemption from some not so great games played on days, I think 14, around there. However, we're still up, we're striving ever closer to that 2250 goal, and we're playing a 2300 to start with. Let's go. So we're going to play a reverse Sicilian with very little hesitation and basically pre-move a whole lot, well, not pre-move, but very quickly move at least a whole lot of this. We're going to go for this nice kind of Yugoslav attack setup, but of course everything is laterally inverted because we're playing a reverse Sicilian, not an actual Sicilian. So, you know, this is functionally identical to just being a tempo down in a normal Sicilian, playing as white, of course. So, we've got a good thing going here. Maybe this makes sense. I'm thinking g5 might be a break that I want to make at some point. I might play bishop e7 and rook g8 before playing g5 to maybe justify this. If you ever play e4, I mean, you kind of just kill this bishop. I can easily play bishop e6. Yeah, queen a4, and then the pushing of this is going to make a whole lot of sense for my opponent. But I'm thinking if I just bring my rook across and get on with my own attack, a little g5. I don't know if actually bringing the rook across first was necessary, but I mean, we're going for it now. We're breaking stuff open. If you move the knight, I'm probably just going to look to trade the bishops off because these light squares are looking awfully weak. They do play e4. Are they going to sack here? It would seem to just make no sense for them to sack here. My position has to be good. And they've also killed this bishop now with the closing of the pawn structure with these pawns. So, I mean, how... They do sack. Are you just going to take here, or are you going to just trade in... Huh? I have a bishop pair, two beautiful rooks. This is all held. You've got no activity through here. I don't know, man. Does this make any sense? It's kind of hard to make the case that it does, in my opinion. Maybe we think about bishop c5. The idea being that after bishop c5, we hit the queen. If here I play king here, the queen's hit, it's got to move again. You play, presumably, queen a5. I don't actually see what else you play. Or, I mean, queen a8 first, king d7, then queen a5. But the queen ends up on a5 either way. And then I might be looking at opening this up and maybe making the use of this pin here, making the most of this pin, I should say, by taking, and we could be very potentially looking at if knight takes, ideas of taking here. And I mean, why the hell not? Why would we not go for that immediately? They can't sack the queen. That clearly makes no sense. If I do go here and they go check and I come up and they take my rook, that might be a problem actually. That may be a very large problem indeed. Okay, you know what? We're going to start with bishop b6 instead. Hit the queen and try and coax her back away from being able to give this rook a8 idea. The queen does go back. Now I should be able to, with no trouble, take here, make the most of this pin. The king now moves, unpinning, so I've got to move the rook, of course, but I mean, why the hell not play this and attack the knight? Knight comes back in. I mean, we're going to stack here. Yes, please. Has to be a good idea. Rook comes here, maybe. Or there's that. I mean, I seem to be okay. Oh, man, I don't even know. Maybe I just do this. You take, I take here, the knight has to move, and then we slide in and across here. You know what? I'm just going to step back with the queen temporarily. I'm going to offer this rook up as a little sacrifice to open the h-file. Now, I highly doubt they'll take it, because actually queen h7, rook h8 might just be GG pretty much straight away. But I think bringing the queen back here to have this nice battery going on might make a whole lot of sense. There's maybe some argument to take, I'll rather play rook here even, and after knight takes, pick this up. The rook moves, I don't know, maybe I take, and a check maybe? If the rook doesn't move, there could be problems. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this bishop's well placed though. Although if I take here, it might not be so well placed. But taking here looks really, really convincing. There's no check that you can give. There's no check that you can give. We're coming through here. We're picking this up. We can always come back. Your time is, you know, slowly getting nearly as bad as mine. Time management has been a little bit of a theme. Okay, but I can go... Oh no, I'm going to get mated. I'm going to get mated. Check. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just go here. Here. This is held. Here. I can just come up. I mean, we're now just threatening rook here, right? Okay, we have Alekhine's gun on the g-file that's open with your king here and the nearest pawn on e4. There's no plausible way that my opponent survives this. Can I do the job in time, however, is a more interesting question. I think the answer is going to be indubitably yes, because you give me this check, king d7, what are you doing? Where's your next check? Queen a4? c6. Then you've got no other checks. And I do think my opponent may be in a whole world of trouble, and that is reflected in the fact that they are not making a move. If they take here, what am I going to do? I guess just, you know, take here, why the hell not? And I do believe that's going to be... I mean, I guess I could play this. What's most clean? This is pretty nice. This is really pretty nice? Quite pretty nice. Okay, we get the win, a lovely +7 and a disgusting bit of attacking chess. Day 18, I might damn well be back on form. Okay, so here we are in the analysis with what I thought was a much better game Actually, no, okay. Apparently there was one blunder here that our opponent missed. And apart from that, everything looks pretty decent. Takes here, they had rook here punishing me. How does that punish me? May I not just play queen d7? Oh my lord, of course, there's queen here. Okay, so I guess instead if I go here... Oh my lord, then they just take and the pin's still a problem. Okay, I mean, I didn't see that, neither did they. My best move here, in fact, was just to take, and then, I guess, I don't know, stack and go like here? Yeah, rook hg8 and... I don't know, the king comes across. But then if d3 collapses... I mean, okay, things still look interesting, but I definitely missed the opportunity for them to play rook c1. They missed it as well, and then from this point onwards, things were absolutely splendidly taken care of. In fact, the move queen d7, maybe not the best move, but at least a very... Oh, queen d7 best move is gorgeous. This is some chess. This is some chess. Now, this wasn't, necessarily the most accurate move. I probably could have just taken this and then been threatening the check here. Whatever, we're up 7 against a 2300. I think I do unreasonably well against higher rated players and then lose against lower rated ones. No idea why. Okay, 2237. Things are looking fantastic. And we're going to go for a nice little Mengarini. Dude, please. Please, let me regain that peak elo. Please, just walk into some of that gorgeous Mengarini preparation. Come on, baby. Okay, they don't quite do that. Fair enough. I'll play b5 and just kick the knight. Now, if I could immediately play knight d6, I'd be quite happy about that. I think what I'll start with is knight here. There is maybe an argument that we can go for a pretty speedy one of these, but okay. Clearly that doesn't manifest. I should put 2 pawns in the center. Not really sure why I didn't do that immediately. And yeah, pushing past, opening this up, bishop d3, maybe h4, h5. We're attacking that king side. Clearly you're not castling queen side. Your king's going to end up on the king side. That is potentially cause for concern. I can just break the pin though, so I'm going to. Pretty simply, honestly. Then you can hop in here. Interesting. I mean, as interesting as that is, you have given up your dark square bishop and given me pretty much dominion over these dark squares. Now, you can absolutely go for an idea like knight g7, which by I mean knight e7, the disambiguation completely unnecessary there, if you want a castle, but I don't know, you end up pinning your own pieces, it's a little sort of contrived. Let's go bishop d3, let's get ourselves nice and safe, especially while they can't. And yeah, we're controlling some meaningful dark squares here, which is definitely a good thing. Maybe I play c3 at some point, not quite sure. It's not obvious what this pawn's doing here, but hopefully it can become obvious. I can just... Oh, I guess you're going to take on here. Okay, I guess I'm castling. It's not the end of the world at all. And also, if you do trade this, I mean, you don't have an easy knight g7 anymore. They don't want a castle. Fair play. But actually, can't I just, I don't know, take... Yeah, you play maybe queen takes. Can I take here? Takes... There's pressure on here, I guess. Right, honestly, I'm grabbing this knight and I'm going to try and mess up the pawns here. I'm thinking that breaking through the center in some way is going to be very valuable, this bishop being gorgeous. Knight here, though, maybe you play this. And that's definitely a little concerning, but I do have to move my knight, so maybe deliberation is not particularly valuable. We can look to potentially go for a viciously quick journey into here. Hold on. Right, I take like this. These dark squares are just mine, And now this makes no sense, and you can't play f5. Okay, I feel good. They are threatening checkmate. I am... feeling threatened. Just g3, honestly. I hate doing that to my light squares, though. What alternative do I have? I don't really have that many options, I don't believe. Let's just hurry up and play g3, because I gotta do something. Right, they pick up the pawn. Fine, no one cares. Also, no one cares about this. We're gonna go here and attack the queen. We're also threatening checks like this. Again, you now cannot castle at all. In fact, immediately knight d6 is a huge threat, because either you walk into a discovery like this, or you walk into a discovery like this, or you just take there. But now I maybe take here, or I just go check anyway. Let's start with the check. The check must be a good idea. Absolutely must be a good idea. And it might just be a matter of take, and then pick this up. You don't want to go into one of these two squares. I mean, you just have to walk into the discovery anyway. Hold on, am I just getting a bishop for free? I don't know why I hesitated at all over playing this. The fact that they took the pawn did very little to... Here? Hit the queen? Yes? Yes, please. Nice. Nice. And even nicer is going to be to pick up the knight as well. Okay, or not. Here. Here. This I can just... Yeah, okay. Right, time. Time is of the essence, of course. Take. Whoa. Whoa. Bring the king open. Whatever. Get in behind. Whatever. Whatever. Has to be. Has to be. Play rook d2 and give me a rook, please. It would be lovely. I don't imagine you will do that, but okay, we'll give a check. And then we will come in here maybe, and then we will be looking to go check. And I'm going to stop talking because I'm using valuable brain cells on doing absolutely nothing. Check. Move, man, move. How can you be hesitating over that? I don't know why I sacked a rook. That just made like no sense. Here. I need to get my bishop on this diagonal every single day. If they play king here, I'm going to be so annoyed. Here. Oh my lord. thought I'd done it. I honestly thought I'd done it. And I probably had as well. That's the worst thing. There was definitely easily mate there. Oh, that's painful. Man, that is oh so painful. 94% accuracy, just completely winning. I mean, claimed a nice advantage here. Played the game really well. Got a great position. You know, dismantled some stuff. Could have taken there with the knight first and gone for knight d6. That would have made sense. But, I mean, the fact that they couldn't castle, going for this check, winning the queen. Not winning that game, it sucks, man. That really sucks. I mean, I literally got to a position here, check, here. Like, the pre-move's there, and then I just played, oh, man, just here. Here and we're fine. You can't push. You, in fact, have to play this with the rook. Admittedly, I had, you know, zero time here whatsoever, but I think if here, and then rook c6, there would have been, if it takes, of course, here and checkmate. Just wasn't quite nimble enough to see it. That's okay. We're still up 1 elo on the day, and this third game is going to bring us up, Jesus on a bike. Okay, 2390. Let's go. Let's go. There is nothing intimidating about that at all, as we walk straight into a Benko. Okay, they don't fully accept. Go for a little half-accepted Benko. Coward. And I guess I'm going to take. Knight takes maybe, or bishop takes. Fair enough. I could have put bishop a6. What is wrong with you? Okay, speed. Honestly, I'm almost purely concerned with my time right now. Almost purely concerned with playing decent moves that I know to be decent relatively quickly. Here. That seems very reasonable. Get rid of the dark square bishop. There's an argument to be made for that. Bring my queen over here. All of a sudden my dark square bishop's unrivaled. I can hop in here. Am I getting my queen trapped? Who knows? This is hit. I mean, I've got like rook b8 inbound. Maybe knight e5. Maybe bishop here. There's ideas. I'm feeling great about my position, actually. That sneaky little knight d3. Often d3 is a very pleasant square for the knight indeed. Let's come over here. This is looking all very well coordinated. And I maybe just go knight here now. If you ever push your f-pawn, there's problems with bishop d4 and pins here with the kind of misplaced rook on e3. Maybe the rook isn't misplaced, but it's not like you're really particularly going for a very convincing kingside pawn storm. This just looks like it's hanging, and it damn well is, and I can take it. And this is collapsing. The whole diagonal's collapsing. No? Do I sack my queen for this? Honestly, there's just no need to do that. I'm feeling good about my position. Why not continue to feel good about my position? Here, I don't know. If I get my queen trapped, I'm going to cry. Right, we're going to go here. They trade. My queen's just absolutely in there like swimwear, and we've got this b-file. Now, in general, you know, I would have just sacked the queen with very little hesitation, but in this scenario, we're going to put pressure on both of these pawns. I'm actually trying to win this game rather than, you know, just playing for content. Okay, pressure over here. They defend it. We'll come in here. Now, again, you bring the rook over here. Is it feasible? Huh, I can again sack my queen, but this just hangs, no? It was my main idea. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Now, maybe you're making very nasty looking progress over towards me, but my queen comes back to b4. e4 collapsing means that everything down here is far less scary. This is far more weak. Also, should we should we be able to get rid of this pawn? I should be doing exceedingly well. The bishop is fantastic. The knight is kind of dominated almost. What do we even do about this? Like, bring your queen over here? I'm just going to play rook a5 probably. Or even, I guess, maybe rook b8 is accurate as well. That's a move. But then I take here. Let's just do it. It's quick. It's quick. I'm up 2 pawns. I'm going to go here. And this simplification. Okay, I'm up 2 pawns, dude. Come on. Oh, my lord, queen e1. Hold on. Hold the flipping phone. I'm up 2 pawns. Bring this in. Bring this in. Bring this in. Time. Their time's dwindling as well. This is... Oh, I'm getting a little nervous here. Let's bring the bishop back. Keep stuff to some extent tied down. How the hell do I make progress here? Genuinely, how on earth do I make progress here? Sometimes there is nothing to do but laugh. How? Be honest in the comments. Be 100% honest in the comments. How many of you saw that coming? I know many of you will have seen that coming and been shouting at your screen while I was hovering over the idea of bishop to flipping f4 doing nothing. But there must have been a vast majority of you that, like me, had absolutely no thoughts as to the possibility of a checkmate in this position. That's the only possible way I could have lost this game. I'd have had to like blunder 2 pawns in a very solid structure. That would have been so much elo as well. I only lost 3 from that loss because of how high rate my opponent was. I toasted them throughout the whole game. Let's look at the analysis. I played legitimately up until, you know, roughly this position where we forced the queen trade perfectly. There's no real, you know, this is very, very smooth. I'm not going to particularly critique anything I did up till here. I then just, you know, didn't make good I don't know what the hell I was doing in this endgame. I was just making moves and apparently weaving a mating net for myself. I could literally have just done this. Oh, well, clearly not via c7, but I could literally have just done this and then walked this pawn. That is the most fantastically imbecilic. I just have no words. I just have no words. However, I found myself in a very, very nice position indeed. Outplayed a 2400 basically in a Benko gambit to reach it. 9 times out of 10, I don't blunder that endgame. A freaky construction just so happened to arise. Obviously, credit to my opponent for, you know, playing for it presumably, but come on, man. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully, I don't know, the entertainment value that brought for you is worth the stabbing pain that I'm currently feeling in my chest. Damn. Let's make up for it tomorrow. Day 18. What a day. What a day. I'll see you tomorrow for day 19. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.